This is the Excellent Sports Adventure, brought to you by Rycom.
Well, they weren't even expected to be in it. They weren't supposed to be in it, but as a top-ranked loser in Davis Cup qualifying, the Canadian side made the most of their second chance. They blasted their way through to the final where they took care of business in impressive fashion. Denis Shapovalov and Felix Auger-Aliassime both won their matches in straight sets as Canada sweeps Australia 2-0. They win the Davis Cup for the first time in history. Canada rules the world in tennis. Who saw this coming a few years back? Well, they finally got a goal for the first time in history. The Canadian men's soccer team found the back of the net, a lovely goal for Alphonso Davies. Unfortunately, it was all Croatia after that. The Canadian side heads home from Qatar after opening round play. Croatia looks like a force to be reckoned with, but hey, it was fun. And they got there. Now that Croatia business, not smart, but not a factor. Well, they hit the road with their defense decimated by injuries, but it didn't slow the Maple Leafs down, not one little bit. Facing a pretty good Penguins team in Pittsburgh, Austin Matthews brings Mitch Marner to the forehand. Just 40 ticks in. Marner extends that point streak to 16 games. Michael Bunting fights his way into the pen zone from the backside, gets the puck to Matthews. Number 10 for the big guy. Then the Buds wrapped up the road trip in Detroit. Bunting over to Austin Matthews. AM34 wires home his 11th. Leafs put the power play to work. William Nylander over to Rasmus Sandin. His shot goes off John Tavares. Right to Willie. His 150th career goal. Mark Giordano gives to Mitch Marner. Double M buries it. Runs his point streak to 17 games. One off the club record. The Leafs win 4-2 to make it a 4-0 road trip. 10-1-3 for November. Okay. Well, the Raptors are finally getting healthy again, coming off a nice win over the Mavericks. Pascal Siakam back to the fold against a very talented Cleveland club. Spicy P feeling it. A little shake and bake. Siakam with 18 points, 11 boards. Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass out to OG Anunoby for a long three. OG with 20. Raps roll over the Cavs. 100-80. Well, Red Owl Boxing put on a heck of a show, didn't they? Box Fest at the Owl's Nest 2 featured a great 6-bout pro card. The last undisputed heavyweight champion, Lennox Lewis, was on hand for this one. I got an opportunity to do the blow-by-blow commentary along with two-time world champ Steve Molitor and Francis from the Weigh-In podcast. Lucas Prince Body improved to 13-0 with a unanimous decision over Diego Chavez of Mexico. This guy, I'm telling you, has all the tools. Mathusin Mahindas also kept his perfect record intact, as did Tristan Brooks. Great venue for boxing and a great night all around. Well, we lost one of the all-time greats this past week when Boreas Salming passed away after his battle with ALS. The man they call King was on this show just a year and a half ago, and he talked about coming to Toronto.
Nice. I mean, just to come to Canada to play there, it was like, there was the first when we went over, me and Inge Hammerstrom came over in 73. That's just to see Toronto and meet some people and see how it was. That was amazing, and see the Maple Leaf Gardens. And I think that's sort of, when we came into Maple Leaf Gardens and saw that, and we sort of said, wow, we want to play here.
Today's environmental tip: keep your drinks in reusable containers. Instead of buying individually packaged drinks, consider buying a bulk container for your favorite beverage. And buy a reusable bottle. Not only will this help the environment, but it will also help you save money. Rycom, passionate people who turn complicated business problems into simplified technology solutions for public and private sector real estate, properties, portfolios, and enterprise customers. Optimize and future-proof smart buildings from the ground up. The latest in fault locating, base building network design, managed services, cybersecurity, data analytics. Our fault detection will support all smart strategies, define projected outcomes for capital planning, and reduce environmental impact. Rycom, smart protection solutions. At Rycom, we're building a path to a smart and environmentally friendly future.